Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Creeper World 4. That is right, we are back, heading into the colony section yet again for a prototype map. That's right, it is a Tricky Corp prototype map. The Mothership is attacking. Take it down before it can eliminate your Rift Lab for good. Seems there's already defenses in place. Maybe keep its efficiency in mind for future maps. So this is Tricky Corp's prototype. So there is a defense in place. Let's see what this says. So what do we have here? We have, listen up, soldier. We have a word from command that the mothership is trying to escape through the valley. We have prepared sufficient weaponry. Let us handle everything. Do not attempt your own strategery. This thing takes 200 missiles to be destroyed, and any regular strategy will fail miserably. Do not, under any circumstances, let this absolute unit float above the Rift Lab. I doubt it'll do anything good. After that, you may want to clean up the mess that's left behind. This mission is meant to show you the extreme amount of missile firepower that can be achieved with even just a few red-on sources. The trick is to have a micro rift next to your earned missiles and one next to the factory for the factory's distribution pole. So, let us take a look at that. So let's unpause real quick and see what happens. We're just gonna let this go and see this play out, right? We are just gonna watch this, and then we're gonna do our own little take on the map, of course. As we can see, the defenses are coming in place. There isn't an optional objective to nullify the enemies. The micro rifts are coming online, as we can see. Bazinga, bazanga, and yeah, the earned missiles are ready to do their thing. As you can see, we have 3 emitters doing 50 every 0.5. Okay. And there is our end, the mothership. It is inevitable. And let us see what happens. Here it comes, and let's look at these missiles go. Holy moly. Love it. I mean, look at it go. So, yeah, that is quite efficient use of missiling. Now, we only have these 2 little red-on sources. Ooh, will it reach us? We did it. Look at that. So just doing this ends it basically pretty easily. But the rest of the map is fairly taken over at this point, right? So, we want to nullify the enemies, but I don't want to play from here, right? I'm not going to worry about that right now. What we're going to do is we're going to restart and do some of our own minor modifications, of course. So let's see what we can do. I really like the missiles. Fantastic. I think we're going to keep that being the same. We do have the earn port with mine production. I think that will be necessary for everything. And we have our 2 earned missile launchers. Now to start, we're actually not going to earn them. No. We are going to earn energy collection. And you know what? Let's go with... what do we want? Build speed to start? Yeah, build speed sounds pretty good. So I think that is a much nicer way to start for us. We will also be needing power, of course. So let's power up. And yeah, it's gonna take a little bit of a second. We need to make sure that's all connected. And yeah, we can really hem in this creep, I think. So our goal now will be to take the fight to the creep beforehand, and then will destroy in the same manner, because that was a very efficient way to destroy it. And thirdly, we will also play this one more time afterwards just to see what happens when the Rift Lab gets hit. So we are going to do that as well, just because, we might as well. But look at this, we have all of this. Oh, there's some red on over here. I didn't even realize. Look at that, beautiful stuff. That's what we want to see. Get every scrap of power we can. We do start with, what is this, like 2,000 energy in a box. I'm assuming that Tricky thought of exactly how much energy is needed on this map. So that's probably for all of the cannons and everything like that. And if we focus on power, I think that means we're just going to have even more, of course. So yay us, yay power. It's delicious, it's grand. And look at this, see, now we have a much larger radius, and our goal is to sort of keep them off of these stashes, right? Like, why even let this get to these stashes? In fact, I think with the amount of power we have, we might even be able to eliminate that stash. Now this is probably the spookiest of the emitters right now, because it's so close, so this may be sort of the danger zone, but we'll see. And we can even start with some cannons, right? We'll start with like a cannon here, just start putting them on the line, and just see what takes, right? Maybe some will build, maybe this is too far up, I don't know, I wasn't paying attention to the times. Shh. It's okay though, It's okay. One also really nice thing is we're going to toss a mortar or two just to shoot that one right on its head. And I guess some cannons just like over here to sort of guard this, or maybe they'll be back here. We'll see. Not nearly as many defenses as what Tricky had, but I think we'll be okay. So here we go. We're still doing the same thing. And look at this, we are now going to have an urn port that's going to be increasing our energy. It's going to be increasing our build speed as well. Now, that being said, the energy and build speed urn, we are going to want back in these missile launchers eventually, right? So we are going to say urn want for sure. That being said, we don't need them this second, and it does look like the creep is spreading faster than I was hoping. Should have timed it out a little bit better, but that's okay. We still have plenty of energy, and our generation is only going up, which is grand. So let's just make sure. I think these might be okay. We'll see. But look at this. Yeah, look at our energy go. Much nicer. How are our MRIFs doing? Because I'm going to say once the MRIFs are nearing completion, that's when we want to move our things back. See, these are getting built, but they're not going to get built fast enough. So let's back things up. Maybe to like here. We'll do this line as our initial defensive line, although these two might be okay. We'll put some back here, and we'll just start to do something like this, right? Maybe one up top in case that entire bottom gets filled. But again, trying to focus on the top sides of things, always better for business. And these are also going to immediately start building, which is grand for us, right? The sooner they build, the better for us. So plenty of energy still in the bank. And yeah, we are also generating some. So, oh look, see, these two did get built, which is awesome for us. And these two might as well, or this one might. And if that one does, that's huge. So we protected, what, 1, 2. This one, very close to protected and may even well be protected. So we were able to protect 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of the stashes on the map have been effectively protected. So big ol' fan of that. How is our MRF doing? Our MRF is getting pretty close. So we're not quite there yet. We're not quite ready to shift our options. But here we go. Look at this. We're already starting our pushes. So yeah, I'm a big ol' fan. And unfortunately, we are getting to the point now. This is the big point, right, where we can start to fail, right? I mean, we don't want to give up too much space, but we also don't want to overbuild, because our energy will drop, right? Our energy generation right now has the bonus. We have no more energy in the box as well, but we do have the bonus, so we do want to be concerned about that to a degree. We will toss down a couple of mortars up top because that's a great place for them. They will do grand up there. And I think we may also want some pylons, right? I mean, pylons are also always a very good thing to have. Let's see. I don't want to lose these units quite so yet, so let's give them a second. There we go. You can fly off to the side, because you know what? I want a pylon right there. Perfect. And now we can do our pylon network back, of course. So pylon all the way back to connect into this network, which is amazing. And then this will just connect into this network, which is also amazing. Go all the way up. And I guess we'll just have a pylon just back and connected in. And that'll be good for that network. So again, we're using quite a lot of energy. Our MRFs are almost done. So with our MRFs being almost done, unfortunately, it is time. These are on Urn Want. We are about to get things. So you know what? These urns, let's release build speed. Let's release energy collection. Get these urns to move on over here. Maybe a little early, but I'd rather be more prepared than not, because I do want to destroy this unit, of course. So, but look at this. Again, our energy held out. There is the unit. Yeah, we had some more time. We could have built a few more things with our excess energy, but we still have plenty on our plate. So, yeah, they have one. That's right. They only have one active stash. So yeah, I'm feeling really, really good about that. This is gonna start blasting down. This is already blasting down. I'm feeling really strong. And yeah, that's just a little bit of a difference in the start, so I'm pretty happy with that. And yeah, we can start moving. I do want these to start kicking in. Get to this one. I think this is going to be the first one to nullify. There we go. Our end is inevitable. Shame for us, but I think we're going to be fine. Look at it go. Again, this takes 200 blasts. Pretty very cool. Buzzinga. Oh, look at it go. It's gorgeous. I should be assaulting right now. As you can see, this is actually really thinned out. This is going to start thinning out substantially as well. But we have to watch this thing. I mean, look at it. Oh, our end is inevitable. But I think we're going to be okay. Now, one thing to note is this will only go to our our Rift Lab. I'll show that in the next one when we lose. But this should be good. Fingers crossed. Oh, yeah. You're going down again. Just making sure. Don't want to lose on this one. And buzzing. There we go. Immediately release these urns. Immediately put them into fire range and fire rate for all of our other weapons. I think that's just going to be pretty effective all around. And yeah, we no longer need mine production. I'm actually going to move that over to energy production. So I think that's a pretty good thing to do. With this, we can get some shields, but I think I want an M-Rift up front. Since we do have one in the back already, I was going to move my base, but you know what, we might as well just move the M-Rifts overall. And yeah, I mean, look at this. We're already pushing for this emitter. We're pushing for this emitter. Big ol' push. So let's grab a couple of cannons, bring them down. Should be pretty solid if you ask me. And yeah, this is just a prototype right now though. Tricky I'm assuming is planning on making more with this setup, which is again super cool. I really like the idea behind everything. I think it's very strong. And, you know, it's just very, again, unique. There's so many unique things in Creeper World that happen all the frickin' time, and it always blows my mind when they are created. We lost something somewhere? What did we lose? We were building some, we lost a little tower over here. Not the end of the world. Minor inconvenience at best. And I think this means, is this going to be able to nullify from the top? Not quite. It has to be towards the bottom, but that's okay. We'll move... let's say these two on down. That should help substantially. We'll move you like over here. That should also help substantially. And we'll get you down as well. Again, all of these should also start improving because the urn is now going to be in effect. And we also have a nullifier going down on this side, which is only going to help even more. So yeah, we're feeling super good. Our energy generation is doing grand. Our mortars, our cannons are doing fantastic. Our missiles did their job just as we needed them to. And yeah, all that's left is basically isolate this area, get our nullifiers in, which I would like you to help my nullifier. And yeah, just wrap up. You know, there's only one more emitter, one more stash. The stash, of course, is the problem. Now, realistically, with the amount of energy that we have had, I should have been building more because we could just make more. Again, that's the beauty of energy in Creeper World. If you're not using it, you're losing it, and you know, I don't like to lose it, but it happens. It happens. One emitter down. Super team, move on over. Why not? These mortars, they're going to just destroy this entire area, of course. This group, the goal is to eliminate this stash, and once that's down, it's just one teeny tiny baby emitter. Not a baby emitter, I mean, it's a standard emitter, but, you know, sometimes. Let's just make sure they have the power they need. Plenty of things going down. This is just going to dry up. Next unit, moving on in. And yeah, I think this is it. Is there a breeder on the back? No breeder on the back. Easy peasy, easy days. And yeah, let's move a couple of these in. Let's take these three, move them over here. Why not? Let's take this group, move them over here. Again, we have so much energy. We're just sort of messing around at this point. I mean, look at that. We have 78 freaking energy. Come on. Just cannons. Oh my gosh. That area is not flat at all. Not well designed for it. But let's just grab a few more here and there and everywhere. And look at that. Easy peasy weapon nullification going in. And this should be the map. So, again, once we complete this objective, we are going to restart one more time. And this time, we will be failing the objective just to see what happens. This is actually what Tricky asked me to do initially, was check the fail state, make sure it works. So that's kind of how I knew what was kind of going on beforehand. And I want to show it off because, again, this is a super, super cool idea. And I have loads of... I just know it's going to be, like, incredible when it's used, like, in a main map and things like that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Or frustrating. Or both. Fun and frustrating. Nullifier going down, getting charged up. So, yeah, I think that kind of eliminates the rest of the world. Creep down to 55, so I think it's just primarily this area right there. Let's just fly those over, make sure everything gets cleaned up. But I think... There we go. Objective obtained. Easy peasy. And again, we weren't really doing it for time. Like, the main objective was literally handled by Tricky, so I don't think we were going to get much faster than that, other than maybe moving the missile launchers or something further up. You know, we could have potentially done that, but, you know, it worked. Super cool idea. Let's rift jump. You know, we'll submit our score for the second time at least, you know, for the nullification. Yeah, okay. So, could have cut down by a bit if we weren't watching, but you know what? I'm pretty happy with that time. And let's see. Oh yeah, you can't cut it down. So, but I think we got the same time as Tricky, which is, oh, somehow we actually beat him by 0.1 seconds. Interesting. So his exact setup actually gave us a faster time. Very, very cool. But let's see what happens when we do lose. So let's restart one more time, and we're just gonna lose right away. So we're gonna unpause, do all this cool stuff. Oop. Oh no. Unpause, set it to 4 times speed, let it do its thing, you know, let it build stuff up. We'll even connect up some extra power, because why not? Like, power up over here. Because we can. And we're just going to fly our base over here. Because this is something that I think is pretty cool as well. It actually does home in on your Rift Lab. So, what we're going to see as we fly... It's there. It's coming our way. And now, as we fly, we're actually going to see its trajectory change. I mean, it takes a couple intervals, of course. But it does change to come to the Rift Lab. So, you can actually kite this around, for instance. Right? But, oh no, it hit the Rift Lab. And it actually has an analog when it hits. I told you not to let it reach the Rift Lab. Why did you allow it to do it anyway? I set you up for victory, yet you managed to ruin it. The commander will dispatch you quickly. If you somehow survive this, yes, you better run. He's coming for you right now, and I doubt he's going to take this lightly. Farewell, soldier. It was good having you in my ranks. Too bad you had to mess this one up. This one simple task. And there we go. Basically, we do have our Rift Lab. It's still here. But if you notice, look at our store. Our store is set to negative 9,000. No matter what, we can look at that green line. It's wild, right? There's nothing we can do. No power to be gained. No power to be sent. They do have ammo inside, but as soon as that runs out, nope, we can't refill them. No more refilling. That is it. So it's sort of a mass shutdown of your energy. Again, super, super cool. Don't get hit. There is a little bit of a treat if you do get hit, which I guess I'll show out. I think this will be fixed, though. I did bring this to Tricky's attention. So, for instance, if we do this and die, so we do have to die. So let's die really, really quick. Hopefully our entire base will not be destroyed. So, die. Bazinga. almost dead. We have died. We rematerialize in just a few seconds. And we can come on back down. And when we come back down, we can actually supply power again. As you can see, guns are starting to shoot again. But we failed the main objective, so it doesn't even matter. We could still nullify the enemies while not destroying the mothership, which is interesting. But yeah, so if your ship does die and get rematerialized, you can get things back, but it's not really what you should do. I just want to show that off again. Super cool. Had a blast. I hope you enjoy this. This is a very cool new style of map, and the creep is now taking over the world. So shame for us. Stop shooting towers. Let the creep win. They have earned it. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. The world is theirs. So the creep has defeated us, but we defeated them twice. I mean, we didn't defeat the creep once. We defeated the mothership once or twice, and then the creep once, and now the creep gets to officially win. So huzzah for them. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Leave your thoughts, you know. Maybe if you have any ideas how this could be used, say in the comments. I'm fairly sure Tricky will be reading them. So maybe some of your ideas can be used in a future map. You never know. Oh man, I really wanted everything to be destroyed by the time I finished that. Oh, there's the wave. Oh no, they still have a little bit of juice left. Oh, it did it. Oh, these two. Oh, the two heroes finally died. There we go. Have a wonderful day. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. Thank you so much.